Rapunzel, it's Naomi Rose. I was just over on the fan group, and one of our members, Gigi Bergman, invented this amazing and adorable side knot style tickle, and I just couldn't wait to make a tutorial about it because it was so great that I had to go run and try it myself right away. So this is the Gigi, and it's a super, super cute, chic wrap, and it's very, very easy, and it requires 2 long rectangular scarves. So here's my first one. I'm going to fold it to fit my head, and I'm going to place it so that this end is maybe about 1/3 of the length of the full scarf, and this end is very, very long. And then I'll tie it at the nape of the neck. Okay. Now this end, which is pretty short, I'm not going to need for the wrap. So after I fix the front just the way I like it, I'm going to tuck it over as if I was about to start a regal wrap. Now it's a bit too short, so the ends are going to look messy, but that's okay because they're going to be hidden in the end. Okay, so I'm going to tuck this in at the back. Alright, and now I'm going to take my second scarf. This is an ombre sparkle 2-in-1, and this is a regular 2-in-1, but you could use any 2 long rectangular scarves. Probably light to medium weight is best. Alright, so second scarf. This one I'm going to put so that the ends are equal. And I'm going to show some of the front of the other one. You could use as much or as little of the second scarf as you want to hide or not hide the first scarf. You could even do it all the way over and hide it entirely. Okay, so my ends are about equal. Alright, so I'm going to tie this one underneath the end of the first scarf. Alright. Now all I do is I take these 2 dark purple ends and I do a regal wrap with them, just like a normal regal wrap. So I bring this end over, I'm going to tuck it in. Same thing with the other side. Alright, now when you've got that all squared away, and everything looks the way you want it, then the fun part comes. Okay. Got some fiddly ends back there that just don't want to cooperate. Alright, so this wrap is really cool in that it does something super, super easy. All we have to do with this is tie a knot in it. But the question is, where do you want the knot on your head? So take a look for a moment and imagine a pin or a brooch or something that you would want on the side of your head. And where would you usually like that accent to be? Some people like it very high on their head, some people like it right by the ear. I'm going to try it about right here. So I'm bringing this end up just to see where that spot is. So for me it's about like this. So I'm going to mark it with my hand. And this is where I want the knot to be. So just simple granny knot with the scarf at about that location. Now you could tie it loose, you could tie it very, very tight, you could play with how tight it is, you can play with how it looks, because it's going to change the overall look of the wrap, depending on what kind of a knot you tie. Alright, so I'm going to tie it fairly tight. And then I'm going to bring it up to the side of my head here. And if you don't like the placement at that point, you can always bring it down and retie it, like move it up or move it down a little bit. Or move it forward or move it back. The beauty of this wrap is that it's very simple. And then you just spread this end out. and tuck it away at the back. Now you can also, once that's done, spread this end out here so that on either end of the knot it kind of fans out, and that's a really cool look. So it's really, really adorable, and it takes all of 5 minutes. That's the Gigi. Enjoy.